Finance is the largest information system on Earth, but it's also one of the oldest. The world runs on infrastructure built decades ago, patched, upgraded, digitized, but never fundamentally redesigned. Money moves slowly, assets move even slower, and the global financial system is stitched together by intermediaries who keep the machine running, but also keep it from evolving. But a new architecture is emerging, one that doesn't just digitize finance, but re-engineers it from the ground up. It's called tokenization, not crypto hype, not speculation, not a new asset class. Tokenization is the transformation of real-world assets into digital, programmable, instantly transferable tokens. And it could become the new operating system of global finance, the same way the internet became the operating system of information. And this is the deep dive. To understand why tokenization matters, we need to understand the system it's replacing, a system built on layers of legacy infrastructure. Most people don't realize this, but when you buy a stock, you don't actually own it for 2 days. T+2 settlement is the global standard. Some markets are moving to T+1, but even that is slow in a digital world. Bonds can take days, derivatives require clearing, cross-border payments can take a week. In a world where information moves instantly, value still moves like it's 1975. The financial system is a relay race. Each one adds friction, cost, and delay. Every asset class lives in its own ecosystem, different rules, different rails, different systems. There is no unified layer for value. Most of the world's wealth is locked behind institutional walls that retail investors can't access. Tokenization breaks these walls. Ownership records are scattered across, reconciliation is constant, audits are slow, errors are common. The system works, but it's fragile, expensive, and outdated. Tokenization is the first technology that can replace the foundation. Tokenization is the process of taking a real-world asset, a share, a bond, a building, a piece of art, and representing it as a digital token on a blockchain. This token becomes a digital certificate of ownership, a programmable financial instrument, a transferable asset, a transparent record, a globally accessible investment. It's not a new asset, it's the same asset, but with a new digital wrapper. Why this matters? Ownership becomes digital. No paper certificates, no registrars, no manual updates. Transfers become instant. No clearing, no settlement delays, no counterparty risk. Compliance becomes automated. Smart contracts enforce KYC, AML, jurisdiction rules, investor eligibility, transfer restrictions. Markets become global. A tokenized asset can be bought by anyone, anywhere, 24/7. Assets become divisible. A $10 million building can be split into 10,000 tokens. Suddenly, anyone can invest. Tokenization is not about creating new forms of money. It's about upgrading the infrastructure that moves existing money. Tokenization is powered by blockchain, but not the blockchain most people think of. This isn't about public speculation. This is about institutional blockchains. These are blockchains where participants are verified. Institutions operate nodes and compliance is built in. Not only that, but regulators have visibility. This is the infrastructure banks and asset managers trust. These are programmable agreements that automate settlement, dividends, interest payments, corporate actions, compliance checks and voting rights, plus a lot more. Smart contracts turn assets into software. Instead of accounts held by intermediaries, assets live in secure digital wallets controlled by the owner. This shifts the model from accounts to wallets, intermediaries to automation, paper to code. This is one of the biggest breakthroughs. The asset and the payment move in the same transaction, but instantly. No clearing, no reconciliation, and no counterparty risk. This is the architecture the financial system has been waiting for. Tokenization isn't just a new technology, it's a new financial model. No T+2, no delays, and no clearing houses. This reduces counterparty risk, capital requirements, settlement failures, operational overhead. So in turn, this gives you the need for fewer intermediaries, less paperwork, and less reconciliation. This is why institutions are moving fast, because tokenization cuts billions in operational costs. Tokenized assets can trade 24/7 across borders without friction. This is the first time liquidity becomes a global property. Tokenization unlocks assets that were previously inaccessible to a large section of the global population, like New York and London real estate, global infrastructure, fine art private equity, and even renewable energy projects. Fractionalization turns illiquid assets into liquid markets. Ownership is recorded on-chain, audits become real-time, and regulators gain visibility. Assets can behave like software. They can auto-pay dividends, auto-enforce compliance, auto-execute contracts, and even auto-distribute interest for investors large or small. Tokenization opens up the world's most profitable asset classes to more people. This is the democratization of finance, without sacrificing regulation, as it opens up financial opportunities to the masses that has never really happened before. This is the great wealth transfer people are talking about, and one of the largest social shifts of our lifetime. Tokenization is not theoretical, it's already happening at scale. Major institutions are issuing tokenized treasuries with instant settlement. This is becoming the new standard for sovereign debt. Buildings are being fractionalized and sold globally. This unlocks trillions in illiquid value. Asset managers are launching on-chain versions of traditional funds. Lower fees, faster settlement, global access. Private markets, once restricted to institutions, are becoming accessible to smaller investors. Stablecoins and tokenized deposits are becoming the new settlement layer. This is the foundation for atomic settlement. Environmental markets are moving on-chain for transparency and traceability. Energy projects, transport networks, and renewable assets are being fractionalized. This is the future of public-private investment. Up to this point, we've talked about institutions, infrastructure, and global markets. But let's bring this home. Because tokenization isn't just a financial upgrade for banks and asset managers. It's a shift that will directly impact the average person. Even those with no financial education, no investing experience, and no interest in the complexity behind the scenes. Here's what this transformation actually means for everyday life. Most people won't know the word tokenization, but they will feel it. Payments that used to take days will happen instantly. Sending money abroad won't cost $20. It'll cost pennies. Getting paid won't take 3 days to clear. It'll be immediate. Your bank won't tell you it's using tokenized cash. You'll just notice that everything is faster, cheaper, and more reliable. Today, investing feels complicated. Forms, brokers, minimum deposits, confusing products. Tokenization changes that. Imagine opening an app and buying $5 of a skyscraper, $10 of a government bond, $20 of a renewable energy project, $50 of a private equity fund. No middlemen, no paperwork, no barriers, just like streaming a movie. You tap and you own it. Right now, the most profitable investments are locked behind institutional walls. Tokenization breaks those walls. It fractionalizes assets so that anyone, not just the wealthy, can participate in private equity, venture capital, commercial real estate, infrastructure projects, fine art, carbon markets. This is financial inclusion at a structural level. Most people don't realize how many fees they pay. Custody fees, broker fees, transfer fees, settlement fees, FX fees, hidden spreads. Tokenization removes entire layers of intermediaries. This means lower fees, fewer surprises, clearer ownership. Real-time tracking, you'll know exactly what you own and what it's worth without needing a financial advisor to decode it. Loans today are slow and paperwork heavy, but tokenized assets can be used as collateral instantly. Imagine using $200 of tokenized real estate to secure a small loan, getting approved in seconds, paying lower interest because the collateral is transparent and liquid. This is a new model of personal finance. Tokenization removes geography from finance. A teacher in Ohio could invest in a solar farm in Kenya, a logistics hub in Singapore, a startup in California, a bond issued in Tokyo, all from their phone. All with tiny amounts, all with instant settlement. This is global finance becoming local. Most people don't have financial education, and that's okay. Tokenization simplifies ownership. It turns complex financial products into simple digital tokens, clear dashboards, automated income, transparent records. People won't need to understand the underlying technology. They'll just experience a financial system that finally works for them. For decades, the financial system has favored institutions over individuals. Tokenization levels the playing field. It gives ordinary people access, transparency, liquidity, lower costs, global opportunities, real ownership. This is not just a technological shift, it's a social shift, a shift toward a financial system that is more open, more inclusive, and more aligned with the everyday person. Tokenization is being driven by the biggest players in finance. Global banks, asset managers, exchanges, regulators, governments. They're not experimenting, they're building. Why? Because they know the current system can't scale. Tokenization reduces risk, cuts costs, increases liquidity, improves transparency, and unlocks new revenue models. This is not a retail movement. This is an institutional transformation. Let's apply the why theory. What is tokenization? A digital wrapper for real-world assets. How does it work? Through blockchain, smart contracts, and programmable settlement. But the real question is, why? Because the financial system is built on outdated infrastructure. We need faster settlement, lower costs, global access, real-time transparency, programmable assets, reduced risk, unified markets, digital native ownership. Tokenization is the architecture that unlocks that future. Tokenization is not a trend. It's not hype and it's not speculation. It's the next infrastructure layer of global finance. The shift from accounts to wallets, from intermediaries to automation, from slow settlement to instant settlement, from fragmented markets to global liquidity. This is the new operating system of finance. If you want to track purpose-driven innovators in this space, download the free thesis tracker at www.investconnect.com and subscribe for more deep dives into the technologies shaping the future.